All right, so I am actually going to be cleaning up the boys' room and Polly's room, kind of refreshing it and getting it ready for the week. And I forgot that you guys haven't seen their new rooms. So this video is gonna be all about us transforming their rooms, using things that we already had, and also kind of, revamping each of the rooms to fit the needs of all three of our kids. So you'll notice that the bed that Polly gets is the old bed that was the boys. The boys outgrew the bunk bed and they really wanted these bookshelf platform beds, so we got them for them. They love them. It's the best purchase we ever made for them because they each have their own spaces but share a room. And they have places for their Legos and their books and all of their things. I'm gonna show you guys kind of bits and clips of us getting those rooms put together. And then I'm gonna do a quick cleanup and show you daytime how the rooms look.
Y'all, it was so hard to say goodbye to this bed, but Polly was very thrilled to get the house bunk bed. And so it made it even more fun. And here's a look at the progress.
All right, here's where we're at 2 hours later. We haven't gotten to build the boys' beds yet, but this is the setup I would like. And we'll probably get to that tomorrow or the next day. And then Polly, I've cleaned this all off and I'm gonna get it all decorated. I need to move some things around. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna get rid of her side table or maybe put it here. I don't know. Originally, the idea was to put a piece of plywood under here and then make that like a doll space, which still possibly will happen, but we just can't do that today. And we still need to fix this little hole over here. It's a whole other story. Okay, so I'm gonna get going on that.
Here's a little progress pan of where we were later that day. We had finished Polly's room and we were trying to finish up the boys. We finished it the next night and they just absolutely love these beds. They were really cost effective. They were through Ashley Furniture and the boys just love having all of this space for their favorite things. My kids, they love to have their Legos and their books and their stuffies just readily available to them. My kids love to listen to audiobooks and read before bed. Sometimes they like to play with their little Legos. So having them just like at their, reach really does help to make it a space that just feels like their own. And getting a Lego desk where they can put their in-process Legos to complete has been amazing.
All right, this is what I'm looking at right now. So I need to clean it up.
So full disclosure, the kids typically make their own beds. This morning was so chaotic and I really wanted to film this and get it up. So I went ahead and made them because I knew that they weren't gonna have time. And so, yes, also we wanted it to look a lot like what they like it to look like. And yeah, so that's why I am making their beds this morning.
All right, so here is a look at their room during the daytime. Tidied it all up. Basically, I showed you guys what it looked like at nighttime, but I'm gonna go through and show you the room. So I'm gonna start over here with Nash's side. We basically have it split down the middle. This is Nash's side, this is Archie's side, and they both obviously share the Lego table, but this is where it fit. So they have their little things that they play with. Under there we have their dress up stuff, an extra comforter, and then I put at the foot of each of their beds their reading chairs with a blanket because they love to just sit there and read. This is Nash's side and I let them organize it how they wanted it. So this is what it looks like. So on Nash's side, we have the items he wanted here. And then he has some Legos. He has his sunglasses. He has all of his stuffies, more Legos back there. And then he has a bunch of books back there and his Rubik's Cubes. And then back behind there is like his safe, stuff like that. So very much a typical 10-year-old's bed, you know, it's self-explanatory. On the top here, we have more Lego sets that they have put together and they like to play with regularly. They both share, obviously, the little Echo Dot, and then they each have their dresser drawers. And on Archie's side, we have his items, his little side table, and then on his bed, he has a bunch of stuffies, his books, and all the things he wanted over here. So that's his side. He's mainly concerned about his stuffed animals and his dog man books. That's all that matters to him. Again, with his reading chair with his blankie. So pretty self-explanatory. That's pretty much it. And then we have this table here, and they like to play here with their Legos, and then they put them away. Yeah, that's a look at their room. Not much else to see here. All right, here's a look at Polly's room. This is pretty clean. She likes her babies a certain way. This is her baby bunk, which has all of her stuffies. And then she sleeps up top, and that has it all set up the way she wants it with her dollies. So I'm not gonna be doing a ton of cleaning in here because this is how she likes it. And we just did like a cleanup in here. They're also doing a fence in my backyard, so oh my God. All right, here's a look at Polly's room. Like I said, they're doing a fence in the backyard, so a little loud, but we're gonna get through it. Okay, so if you come over here, we have her little side table that we kept, and I'll show you why. I wasn't going to because it kind of looks funky with a bunk bed, but it was necessary storage. So she has her little vanity here. We have her little Echo Dot. Then she has this little drawer that she likes to keep things. So in here, we have this adorable little doll closet that we have all of her little doll clothes and accessories for her 18-inch dolls. Here she has a little tray of her Lego stuff that she likes to play with. And then we have books. And then we have her robe, her doll's robe, and then her purses. Then under here, like I said, she has a doll bunk. So some dolls are over here. Then she has all of her stuffies. This is her desk. And so it has all these things. And then she has stuff that her doll dresses into for the week. She's very cute about all of that. Then up here we have her little box, top bunk. We just that's where she sleeps. She's got her babies all set up in there. And then on this side, we have her doll area. So over here, we have a little doll space, all sorts of things. Actually, this needs to go over here. And then if you reverse, you have her little doll house. And then come over here and you have her doll bunk bed and doll closet, and then her double stroller. And then inside of her closet, she has like her doll vehicles. and then her closet, which is like very much a little 6-year-old's closet. You know, she puts away all of her clothes, so I think she does a great job, and we keep it really simple. Then as you pan over here, we have this rocking chair. This was actually Sean's when he was a kid, and she uses it to rock her babies. She has a little hook for her diaper bag and her doll carrier. And then we have her doll house. And then in here, we have, these are all of the doll toys and doll books and binkies. And then we have all of the doll clothing. So this is all for her bitty babies and her baby dolls. And she will also put like the dollhouse stuff in here as well and kind of revamp this every once in a while. But that's a look at her room. Then we kind of just keep on the walls the stuff that we don't want to get ruined, and it looks so cute.
So that is a look at our little revamp of our kids' rooms. It was so fun to do this. The kids are absolutely loving it. And it's fun to use things that you already have, but let them have a new life in a new room. And the boys are just still very much obsessed with their platform bookshelf beds. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And let me know below if you want to see any other room tours or how we organize our spaces in our smaller home. All right, see you next time. Love your faces.